Hi guys, what is up? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Rich. This is RR37, the home of our Roma Rebrand career mode here in FIFA 21. We are starting today's episode off with a game, a big one, derby against LAZIO. That's going to be interesting. Before we get into that though, we're just going to recap what went on in the last episode in case any of you guys watching for the first time today. Maybe you're not, but you didn't catch the last episode or anything like that. We're just going to go over some of the decisions that were made, identify maybe positions in the squad now where we're a little bit weak and we could do with some reinforcements. We do have that opportunity to do that now after what we put together in the last episode. But before that, we'll just start off with a look at the league. You got Juventus on top at the moment, perfect, 6 wins from 6, only 2 goals conceded. That's hugely significant because we play them, I believe, in this episode. You got Inter above us by 3 points as well. Also still undefeated, but you can see with the goals scored and the goals conceded that we're much closer to them than we are to the likes of Juventus at the moment. The top 6 battle, we're in it, so that's where we want to be at the minute. Lazio, who we play first, are actually down in 15th at the moment. Just 6 points from 6 games, so that could be a good omen for us. But of course, we've had some inconsistent results as of late, so that's something we need to be looking to put right. Of course, form, performances and all that in this first game don't really matter because it's a derby, and of course things like that go out the window in these games. As for the other games today, as I mentioned, we do have Juve, so that is going to be such a tough game. We've got Celtic as well, where we might end the episode with highlights of that game, because I know the Champions League games, guys, and what I want to actually do is get you guys to leave your comments down below, probably for future seasons, because those of you who have been around long enough know that I'll batch record these. Just let me know whether you're actually alright with watching highlights of group games in the Champions League at the moment, or whether you want to see them like you see the Serie A games and stuff like that. As you can see though, back onto it with the budget there, we have 61 million left, and that is because we have spent 100 million on opening up parts of this club now where we are able to go and scout players. We'll be able, of course, to buy because we've got money left as well. The caveat is though, these are the 2 cheapest scouts available at 50 million each, so the players that you're seeing there that I've already scouted, they're all from Serie A. That's the only place that we can look at the moment. Much like our youth scout, the academy, we can only scout locally for talent at the moment as well. That's just where we are, guys, at the moment in terms of the club. But that's what I was on about, just recapping that. So you guys who have been leaving your comments on suggested signings and things like that, I've not been able to act on that because of keeping the integrity of what we're doing in this series at the moment. But now, of course, that has changed. So any suggestions that you've got, of course, they have to be playing in Serie A at the moment. And you can see on screen that we're looking at centre-back at the moment. That is a weak, it's probably the weakest position for us. You can see on the bench and in the limited reserves that we've got that we actually don't have another centre-back. Carbone is filling in there. Remember, he's also learning to play that as his registered position. But other than that, we literally have no one, so we really need to bolster that position. Of course, we've got the same kind of thing going on up front. We've got Pedro here. He's already in decline. We don't know how much longer he's going to play on for. And of course, all we have is Mancini and Salvatore, who is actually in good form at the moment. But yeah, we're pretty weak up there as well. But as a team, with Perez playing the way he's playing at the moment, we're scoring a lot of goals, so centre-back is definitely, for me at least, the priority position at the moment. And we'll look at that in a bit more depth and show you how I've came to that conclusion and that decision. We've got Jesus here at the moment. He's 30 years old, guys. He's not in regression yet, but you have to consider the fact that that is gonna, at some point, either this season or next season, gonna start happening. And of course, being FIFA, players turn 30, and from that point onwards, at any point they can just, like, I'm gonna retire, and then what do we do? You know what I mean? Carbone would come in, of course, but then we'd have no cover, like literally no cover in that position whatsoever. So that is a priority position for us, undoubtedly. At the moment, this is not the screen I wanted. This is the screen that I wanted. We've got Coppola down here and Basile. Now Coppola is 6'4" and he's 182 pounds. He already has his weak foot at 5-star now, and if we really needed to, once Carbone takes a centre-back position, we could quite easily convert Coppola to a centre-back, and for me, I think he'd be great there. He has the build for it, but yeah, that's where we're at the moment. Because I've picked centre-back, these are who are on the shortlist at the moment. We've got Calvin Armian from Crotone. We've got underneath Brahma from Torino, Callum Chambers from Parma. We've got Foyth playing for Torino, Canate playing for Lazio, so we get to have a look at him at the moment. We've got is it Thomas Yu? I can't quite see that on there. He's playing for Bologna. He's on there. And then we've got underneath him, we have got Soyuncu from AC Milan. I have a feeling that probably Canate, maybe Soyuncu, will be too expensive for us. Jesus, I think we do look at it in a bit. He's on £30,000 a week. So really and truly, not coming from the manager point of view here, I'm sure he would love us to get Canate or somebody like that in. But remember, we're coming from the point where we're trying to own and run this club as well. There is confirmation there that yes, Jesus is on 30 grand a week. So whoever we decide to bring in, ideally I don't want to go above that and start raising the wage bill. At the moment we're not there yet, so that's got to be took into consideration as well. But yeah, that's where we are at the moment. That is everything that's gone on between this episode and the last one. I did say I'd look around on camera, decide what we needed to do off camera, sorry, and that's what I've done. So that's brought you guys all back up to speed, and with that done now, it is time to start looking towards this big derby game against Lazio, where they are asking, will we make any changes for this game? To be honest, I think we may go for the full team here. I mean, it's a derby game, so surely we would, right? We are inconsistent at the moment, though. Our last 3 games have seen us beating Atalanta 4-1, losing to Cologne 2-1, and drawing 2-2 with Napoli. So we have been really up and down. And on that point, actually, why we just take care of this press conference. This episode is one where I've introduced sliders to the game. I've looked around on the internet to find suggestions for the best combination, but I've played a few games off camera, not in this save, but just for fun, and seeing how these sliders feel, and let me tell you, I think they're going to make a big difference. So this game takes on a little bit of extra difficulty because of that as well. I did say that I would do it. I never really got around to it because of one thing and another. I've not really been able to really focus like I want to on this series now. I feel like I'm at that point now, finally. Those plates that I've mentioned that I was spinning before, they're very nearly empty now. So yeah, I'm looking forward to being able to just completely put my 100% focus into this series now, like I wanted to do from the very beginning. But yeah, that's where we are. We've took care of the press conference. I've mentioned our last three. What I'm actually looking at here is the kind of momentum that Lazio might or might not have, and I will tell you they lost their last game 3-1 to Torino. Before that they lost 2-0 to Juventus, and before that they actually won 2-0 at home against Udinese, and that leaves them I believe 15th. Yeah, we saw it earlier, 15th in the table. So on paper it's a winnable game, so let's take a look at the squad we're going to put together to try and do just that. And here is said squad at the moment. We've not put anything together, we've not made any changes, and I believe that this might just be the squad that we go with. We've got Zaniolo out on the left, Salvatore up front, Perez out on the right, we've got Veritat, Diawara and Villar in midfield, we've got Spinazzola left back, Mancini and Jesus in the centre, Karsdorp at right back, and we've got Lopez in goal. The only way that we're not full strength really, I suppose, is if you consider that Pedro's not there. Other than that, overall wise, we are at our strongest. They have Zaha up front, which is very interesting. João Pedro on the left. Those of you who watch the Borough career mode will know how good he is. Milinkovic, Savic, Correa, Luis Alberto in the centre for them. Lazzari out on the right. And then you got Elstondo, I think that is. I can't quite 100% see that. Fernandez and Canate and Strakosha in goal. So strong for them as well. It's going to be a really interesting game. We need to pick up some consistency, and what a game to start that off that this would be. And it is time to kick off now. We are the home side, so it'll be Salvatore to get the game off and underway. And here we go. It is us. It is Lazio. It's a derby. No, I would like to get a nice quick start here if we could. We'll see if that's how I was feeling at the time. This game, I believe, this episode actually, was actually played and recorded after a shift at work, so I was extremely tired. We'll see how that plays into things. Hopefully it doesn't affect us too much. Oh, that is an absolute beauty of a ball out there. And there is an example, actually, potentially, of the sliders already kicking in straight away, because normally you would see the AI attempt that kind of ball and it would just go out of play all the time. So potentially that's the sliders at work there, but forget that a minute, because he's Zaniolo already. He's played it across and Salvatore has got there. I'm not sure if he scored or if it's an own goal. He's celebrating though. And wow, what a start that is. I said we wanted a nice quick one. Whether that turns out to be an own goal or a Salvatore goal, we have got an early lead, which is just what we wanted. I'm still not sure from that angle, you know. We might get a better view of it here. No, it is Salvatore's goal. He has done really well to get there. And I've mentioned it before, but I worry for Mancini at the moment, because there's one point Salvatore wasn't getting them kind of goals, but he's added that to his game recently. That is his 4th of the season already. He is in such good form, and what a start to the game this is. Unreal. Against our rivals as well. But now we need to get a hold of the ball, and we need to either go for a quick second one. We've seen us do that recently as well. We have been scoring a few goals this season, which is good, because it is something that I was worried about, to be honest, once Mayoral had gone back off loan and we didn't have Dzeko anymore, and Pedro coming out of the red hot form he was in. But we've done alright in that sense, to be honest. Here we go again now. Salvatore picking that one up nicely across the Villar. Look at Perez here. Oh, we've chosen not to play him in. That could have been a mistake. Oh, Karsdorp. What the heck is that? That could be the sliders as well. We'll never know really. But yeah, it's just affirming that they're on, because there is some weird stuff going on at the moment. But I do like the fact that the computer's long balls are not just randomly going out of play now. He's Villar. Oh, he's chipped it from there. It's in as well. Oh, wow. What a goal that is. No doubts about who scored that one. And this man's confidence in front of goal since the back end of last season is a real positive for the team. Maybe the keeper should be doing a little bit better there. We'll see better from this angle. It's a beautiful chip. I don't know. We're just going to go with, yeah, that is a special goal from a guy who's becoming increasingly more and more important to this squad. I just hope that no one comes in for him, because at the moment, although we're building, we are still in the building phase, which means we are still a selling club at the moment. But yeah, in terms of this game alone, 2-0, and we're not even 20 minutes into this game yet. What a start we have made, and to be fair, LAZIO have not really put a glove on us at the moment. I don't want to jinx that though, because LAZIO has beat Spinazzola rather easily there, which is quite worrying. Mancini comes across and can't do anything either. He's actually just standing there, which is really disappointing from him. But Spinazzola's done really well there. He's stuck to task. He's come away with the ball. And the ball out to Zaniolo at the moment is definitely the way forwards. We got Villar making a run again, but this time Salvatore couldn't pick him out. And the first half an hour of this game is almost up. See what Lazio do here. They don't actually do anything. It's played back. Here's Luis Alberto now. Lots of room for Joel Pedro here. That's not good at all. Oh, good save from Lopez. We need to get this out, boys. We need to get it out. Well done, Diawara. Villar there picks it up as well. Holds it up quite well, actually. Oh, what you done? What has Diawara done there? This is bad. This is really bad. Mancini covering off the shooting angle. We might... Well, we've got back into our shape, so we might just get away with this. But giving up the ball there usually means a goal. Thankfully, it's not the case this time. Get rid of it this time, Diawara. His blushes have been saved there. He's caused up now. He runs into trouble as well. What is going on with the boys at the moment? We made a brilliant start and now we can't even keep hold of the ball. He's Pedro again, having more influence on the game as it's gone on. That's a good ball, that. I'm quite surprised Villar couldn't quite cut that one out. Again, nice ball movement here. This is one of the sliders that I did put on for the AI. They move the ball quicker and there's less pass error for them now, just making it that little bit more difficult for us. Here's Zaniolo now, gives it away as well. We need half time really badly at the moment. We need to reset, hopefully going in 2-0 up as well, because it's looking precarious, that clean sheet at the moment. We just can't seem to get out. You see there, Lazio pushing lots of men forward, really trying to press the ball. We need to be getting it into the forward players quicker. Here's Villar now. That is an absolute peach of a ball. Can Zaniolo do something with it? He's had to go wide, which is fine. Just keep control here. Here's Spinazzola, back to Villar, back to Spinazzola. Verret out now. Salvatore's found a little bit of room, but not enough room to shoot. He should have been getting a shot away there. Jesus has done really well though. Perez now, sorry, not Pedro. Gives it to Karsdorp. Back into Perez again. Can he beat his man? He's dropped the shoulder. Done quite well there. He's going to have to come back. Here's Karsdorp. Villar. It's 3-0 right on half-time. As Lazio were coming back into the game, we probably have just won this game right on the stroke of half-time. Nice bit of play. Lots of patience involved. Perez does really well. Karsdorp slides it across to Villar. It's the first time finish. Left foot this time. Doesn't go through the legs. It looked like it did at one point. I think the fact that he's hit it first time has caught the keeper off guard as well. And that should, I'm not going to say it will, but that should see us home and hose now for this game. 3-0 right on the stroke of half time. I think as soon as they kick the ball off, that is going to officially be half time. It is indeed. Bit of a strange first half. We started really strong, like really strong. Fell away a bit in the middle part of the half, but still managed to contain Lazio, having said that, and then get our goal right on half time to make it 3. And that sets us up nicely for the second half. A second half which is already underway, as you can see. Again, another long ball there, not gone out of play. So hopefully the sliders have made that a bit more realistic and the computer can actually now use that tactic. It remains to be seen really, it could just be coincidence, I don't know. But we need to get a hold of the ball. I don't think we've kicked it yet in this half. Oh god, they've opened us up here. Oh man. That is not what we wanted to see. It's a great finish from Luis Alberto, by the way. And I think Lopez got a hand to this, which if he did, it's really unlucky that he didn't save it. We'll get a better view of it here. I mean, again, the quick ball movement, it's really nice play. Yeah, he does. He gets his left hand to it, but can't quite tip it round the post. And that is Lazio now with a glimmer of hope. Goal either side of half time. One for us, one for them. Right now, I think we should just be keeping control of the ball, not letting that momentum build. Have a good 5 or 10 minute spell of possession. But we seem to have lost our way doing that recently. I don't know if the coaching's changed. Of course, that's all down to the management. But we don't seem to control games in the manner that we did in the first season. Of course, we had a lot more experience in the side then. But this first team that we've got out today should still be able to do that. We're just not able to at the moment. I can't really put my finger on why. This is good play from them again though. Lazzari now one-on-one against Spinazzola, finds himself a pass. Jesus does really well there, and we come away with the ball once again as we approach the hour mark now. Here's Salvatore. Oh, he's got Villar in space. Can Villar finish this? If he does, he finishes the game as well, probably, and he has. Villar with a hat-trick, I believe, in this game. And wow, what a performance from the lad. He's had to do a lot of work on his own now. Defenders starting to surround him. He doesn't lose his composure. It's a left-footed finish this time. Yeah, it is. It's his hat-trick, isn't it? Because he had the chip. He just tapped one in almost inside the 6-yard box right before half-time. And now he's banged that one in as well. So what a performance from the lad. Maybe now at 4-1. We can potentially start to think about making some changes, get some more of the young legs on, and there you go. That's exactly what we're going to do by the looks of it. So who comes off then and who comes on? We're looking around. We're going to put Carbone on for Jesus. Gilani's going to come on probably for Zaniolo. Yeah, for Zaniolo. And do we bring Mancini on for Salvatore at 4-1? I think we do, you know. I was tempted, as you can see, to bring Morelli on, but no, I'd rather bring on Mancini. Salvatore's got his goal today. He's played really well. He's played really well, so let's just give Mancini now when it doesn't really matter, the last half an hour. I do want to try and boost him as well. I was really high on Mancini, as you all know, when he first burst onto the scene. But Salvatore is scoring the same kind of goals that Mancini was scoring now, but he's still got all the rest of his game as well. So I feel like that one unique quality that Mancini, however you want to say it, that one quality that he had that was unique to himself, Salvatore has that now as well. So Mancini is going to really have to up his game. Here is Guilani now. Nice little step overs, getting himself out of trouble there, and a really intelligent ball back to Diawara. I love to see that, and that was unlucky, that little flick there. I feel like Perez gets in if that works out. Oh, this is unlucky. What a horrible deflection that was, but that is a brilliant challenge from Carbone. He really is impressing me at the moment. Oh, this is nice as well. Can Villar get himself yet another goal? Not quite, but what a game this has been for us. Absolutely, really good performance to start the episode off. Against one of our rivals as well, like I said, derby game. It's just what you want to see, isn't it, really? Really happy at the moment. Let's try and clear this. Again, the ball over the top. Did you notice as well the really big ball over the top that they usually play that goes flying straight out of play? They were able to keep that in once again, so sliders are having a good effect at the moment. It's not affected this performance or result in terms of difficulty, clearly, but they are having an effect. There's just little things that you notice that have changed. The speed of the movement, the speed of thought as well from the AI in these positions is much quicker now. Everything's a lot more deliberate. And there's only 10 minutes. We might as well let this one run now. I was going to cut this game up, but I suppose it is a derby game as well, so it's not a huge thing that I haven't. It just might make the video run a bit longer again. We'll see how the other games go, I suppose. Here is Canate, Billiot, I think that was now. Caicedo, however you say that. Alberto, their goal scorer, has completely done Diawara there. Oh, look at this again. Correa, Luis Alberto. This is not feeling good. And are they going to get a free kick there, or is that offside? I think it's offside. And we should be good from here, you know, really. Just 7 minutes left. It would have been nice to have got a clean sheet today, but the fact that we've scored more goals shows that it has been quite an open game. He's Veritat now. Nothing really doing to the left. Can he? No, he can't hold on to that. Here's Correa again. I think we've sorted that one out though. See, this part of the game now, we should just be looking at game management really. I know it's against our rivals as well, but that's what we was doing in Season 1. I feel like we learnt that we were good at that, but we forgot about it somehow so far this season. Oh, that's a wicked little ball out to Karsdorp there. Nice little ball roll inside. He's Perez now. Oh, beautiful little touch, and oh my life, it's 5-1 against Lazio at home. The captain getting in on the action, got his name on the score sheet. It was beautiful build-up play once again. This touch here from Mancini, really nice, and it's a really calm finish from Veritat, the captain. And you gotta probably think that Lazio just want that full-time whistle now. They have been absolutely just torn to shreds today. Lots of goals for us to enjoy. Great day out. We got one right on the 45th minute in the first half, pretty much. I think it was the last kick of the half, wasn't it? And that could just happen again right now. I don't see them getting another attack in, to be honest. 30 seconds to go, and this, yeah, 5-1 guys. Wow, Villar with the hat-trick as well, getting his match ball there, well deserved. What a game to start the episode, really buzzing about that. I can't wait to get into the other games now. Yeah, as long as we keep playing like that, we're going to do absolutely fine this episode. Distraught Lazio, that does not make me sad, I've got to admit. But yeah, 5-1 guys, wow. Yeah, maybe I got a bit ahead of myself here, because as you can see, we are now doing the press conference for Juventus. Yes, perfect Juventus at the moment as well. This is going to be a hell of a tough game, and added on to that, we've got the sliders in play. Yeah, maybe I got a bit carried away, a little bit ahead of myself when I was like, just bring on the next game now. I mean, beating our rivals 5-1, you would think that we'd be going into this with all kinds of confidence. But the thing is, so will Juve. The fact that they've not lost yet, they've only conceded 2 goals all season long. So yeah, this is going to be really tough. Of course, they bolstered the defence with Wan-Bissaka. Be interesting actually to see if they signed anybody else. If Ronaldo plays today, I'd love to see him playing. Of course, controversial possibly, but he is my favourite player above Messi as well. So yeah, I would love to see him play today. Hopefully if he does, he doesn't score past us. But yeah, this is going to be one hell of a tough game. You can see there, 7 games, 7 threes of 21. Perfect again. So they have won their games since the last time that we looked. We've got some scout reports coming back for the players that we've been looking at. But we've not got all of them yet, so maybe we'll leave looking at those till the end of this episode, maybe the beginning of the next one. As for the lineup for this one then, guys, I think we go with what worked, you know. Salvatore scored, didn't he, in the last one? We're going to stick with Zaniolo, Perez. We'll stick with the midfield three of Veretout, Villar and Diawara, of course. Same backline possibly as well. We're going to change into our black kits and let them play in the blue one because there was a kit clash. And yeah, here we go, guys. Juventus away. Beautiful. Predictions down below, guys. How does this game finish? Is it going to be a big win for Juve? Will we hold them? Will we even potentially beat them? Leave the comments down below. Just let me know what you thought before this game pans out. Ronaldo, I did notice he's playing. There he is. Oh, they got Joseph Martinez as well. I didn't know he was in Serie A. That's interesting. De Ligt there, I believe that is. What a side they have got, and it's not just on paper. They are producing this season, and this is going to be a heck of a tough game. De Ligt with the ball into Ramsey, so Ramsey's still there as well. They've got Ottavio. He's brought that down nicely as well. Back into Arto. Ramsey again. Oh, he just steps away from Diawara there. Gets the free kick as well. It was a free kick, to be fair. Can't moan about that one too much. Really nervous about this game, you know, guys. It wouldn't surprise me if Ronaldo produced something from here in terms of an assist. Oh, what's this now? Oh, my life. Oh, what a goal that would have been from Coleman's there as well. Was he there last season? I can't remember now, you know, but he come very close to scoring what would have been a really special goal there. We are going to have to be so careful today. But at the same time, I do want to beat them. So we have to be safe. We have to respect them as we lose it in the middle of the park again there. Here is Ronaldo now to Coleman. What they've done really well, Juve, they've put legs all the way around Ronaldo. So they'll still, oh my life, another spectacular attempt there. This time from Martinez. Yeah, they've got legs all the way around him, so that's going to help him no end to just do the special things that he does. Here's Perez now, our most special player this year, I would say. Villar coming off the back of that hat-trick. Don't forget as well, yeah, you're going to have to be a bit less predictable than that, Salvatore, in this game. Oh, what a beautiful ball that is. And again, it's kept in. I'll need to stop mentioning that now. I think it's pretty clear that we do have the sliders on. Oh, Ronaldo, that's a disgusting pass. Here's Ottavio. Oh no, he's got inside as well. Juventus are edging closer already. 15 minutes. Oh, what have you done, keeper? 15 minutes in and we are holding on already. He's Martinez, blasts it straight at the defender, thankfully. We need to get this out quick. I don't think that Zaniolo's going to be that effective today because he's up against, for me, probably the best right back in the game in terms of defending, Wan-Bissaka. And there it is. It's been coming. Joseph Martinez. I am a big fan of his, by the way. He was always one of my go-to signings on last year's FIFA from Atalanta. I don't know if that's where they've picked him up from or whether he moved. But I am a big fan of his. I wouldn't mind him in our side, actually. He's absolutely just smacked that in, hasn't he? Very little backlift. Wow. That's been coming, guys. That has been coming. I've not cut anything out. You've seen we've barely touched the ball in this first 20 minutes or so. He's having a good season as well by the looks of that, Martinez. That's his 5th already this season. And we got work to do now. And at the moment, the way the first 20 minutes has gone, I'm not 100% sure on how we're going to go about this now. Why has my pad stopped working? Not in this game. I mean, I can't, well, I could have cut this out really, but I can't remember if it leads to anything. It looks like we're back now, but yeah, we're back and right up against it. Here come Juve again with, oh, what a turn from Sandro there. And very, very nearly find ourselves 2-0 down, and a part of that would have been the fact that my pad had stopped working. Zaniolo's done brilliantly there to get away from his man. He's managed to keep going from Wan-Bissaka as well. That's a little bit behind Perez, but he might be able to make something happen here. The ball to Villar was just behind him. That's really unfortunate. We have to make the most of those situations in this game. He's Salvatore now. Weren't the best pass, but he's done well to intercept that one. Couldn't find Zaniolo either. Probably should have done. The pass was alright there. It was Zaniolo not really on it. And that is a ball. That is a really good ball. And Ronaldo's in the box as well. But that's great from Jesus. That is world class. If they get that ball in, we are in seriously big trouble. And probably 2-0 down and out of this game at that point. But we are so ragged right now. It's clear to see why Juve are where they are and why that they're perfect at the moment. They are so good. Head and shoulders above anyone that we've played against so far this season, and that would also probably include Inter Milan in the Italian Supercoppa final when they absolutely smashed us. Like, this feels worse than that. Like, there's just so much quality right the way throughout this team. But to be fair to Inter, we weren't using sliders when we played against them. We are now, so that could be something to do with it. Here's Ronaldo. We can't afford to let him shoot. Arthur, just look how they've got so many men forward. And it's okay for them to do that because they're not turning over the ball. It's either ending up in a shot or a set piece of some sort. So yeah, they can be that far forward. We are not the fastest side in the world either. That's not our strength. So on the counter, we're not really much of a threat unless we can get Perez into the game more. He's Villar now. Oh, Salvatore, come on, man, you're better than that. He's had a really poor game so far today. Maybe we bring Pedro on to try and change this one. A little bit more experience in the second half. The most important thing for this half now is probably to go in only one goal down, because we are still just hanging in there at the moment. Here's Wan-Bissaka now. Ramsey, back to Wan-Bissaka again. A little bit of movement from the forward there, but they choose not to use him. They can, of course, take their time now. And they've played it all the way till half-time. Fair play to Juve. They look a really, really strong side. And it wouldn't surprise me at the moment if no one's manages by the end of the season to really put up much of a fight against them. God, they're head and shoulders above anything we've come up against so far this season. They really, really are. So impressive. So we're into the second now, as you can see. And it has just been more of the same. Them diagonal balls now, they're not going out of play, are absolutely glorious to see. That's offside, is it not? Apparently it's not, you know. Otavio again playing it back to Wan-Bissaka. It has just been more Juve dominance, guys. That's why we're at the hour point. They haven't really threatened as much. It seems like there's more of an onus on them to just keep the ball now. Villar's made a great run there, as has Salvatore. If the game lets me have Villar there, I believe we go through and probably, well, we have at least have an attempt on target, on goal, is what I was going to say. I'm not too sure if we've even had one at this point, to be honest. We've really struggled that badly. We're going to get one now, though, with Perez. Oh, he's going to stick it away as well. Wow, this is a smash and grab. If we can hold out here, this is definitely a smash and grab. We do not deserve a thing out of this game. It has been a complete Juve dominance, but I don't really care. Villar, nice little ball out. It's a great first touch from Perez to get himself into that position. Opens his body up beautifully. The game does go with his left foot for a change. And he has pulled us back into the game we have no right to be in at the moment. And it is now going to be interesting to see Where, guys? Where, oh where is this game gonna go from here? Do we get a momentum kick now and go on and win this? Zaniolo certainly thinks so. He's done really well there. There's another run being made from Perez, but that means there's nobody to the right, so we have to work it back out to the left. I don't think we expected to beat our man quite as easy as we did with Verret out there. Perez has support from Karsdorp outside now, but we can't get to him, so we go back left again. Verret out could shoot maybe, or he could just pass it straight to the defender. That's really disappointing, but he has won it back though, to be fair to him. Here is Zaniolo now. That's probably the wrong choice going for Salvatore there. I don't know, at the time we obviously didn't see Verret out making a run in behind. And again, it comes to nothing. And this is where we have to be careful now. We've missed the tackle. Not good. Over the top for Ottavio, in behind Spinazzola. Spinner tries to... oh man. Tries to recover. Volley this time from Ramsey. 10 minutes to go. Thankfully that one's straight at Lopez. He's definitely the favourite to make that save. And yeah, we could be back up against it now. Martinez has come off even though he scored. I do not even know. Oh my life. And another block and another block. Ronaldo nearly had his moment there. He's so unlucky. We done well. We had a man on the line. It was back to the wall job there. Let's try and hold this ball up now maybe. Salvatore has other ideas. Runs into De Ligt. And that allows Juve to come at us once more. We just need game management here, guys. This is what I was talking about in the last game. We just don't do that anymore. We need to get back to basics and doing that. It's better to draw than it is to lose. Another big save from Lopez, from Wan-Bissaka actually, who at the time didn't realise it would have been offside, obviously. Chiesa has come on now for Ottavio. In straight away on the action as we give the ball away again, and we are literally just hanging on in there. I would take a point right now. If the ref was to blow the final whistle now, that would not upset me in the slightest. Oh god, here they come now. Oh, that forward's come on and moved outside, and I think that might have been offside again. Lopez wasn't to know that and makes another big save. Jesus out to Karsdorp now. Let's just see this out, please. My nerves are shot right now. He's Perez. Villar. No run being made really from Salvatore there, who, I've got to be honest, he has had a really bad game today. But we are going to get these performances from time to time. He's still extremely young. He's been in such good form as well, but it's been too much for him today. It's been too much for a lot of the team, to be fair. We've had that one moment in the game. Thankfully, it landed to Perez, and that has managed to allow us to come away with a point somehow from this game. My life, are Juve a good side. They really, really are all over the pitch. Dave gave us a schooling today, and they're really unfortunate not to come away with all 3 points, but away to them, this could be a massive, massive point at the end of the season. But man, was that stressful. It's over now, and we're going to have a break actually from Serie A now. And we're going to finish off the episode with this upcoming game that I'm really actually looking forward to against Celtic in the Champions League, where at the moment, guys, we're actually perfect. And we're not too far away. We've just 2 games gone from actually qualifying out of this group. We had the shock win against Bayern, which I certainly did not see coming. And it's put us in a really healthy position. Celtic yet to get a point, so hopefully I'm not jinxing that. If we can beat them today, I would say we're pretty much through. We would be 9 points, so couldn't finish bottom. Braga, I think, will probably end up losing to Bayern, so they'd be stuck on 3, we'd be on 9. We would literally be pretty much there, to be honest. If we could beat Celtic here today, then get a point over at their place, it's job done really. We'd go through in at least 2nd place, and that's further than I actually thought that we would get in this Champions League. So again, I mentioned it earlier, as much as yeah, as much as it is the Champions League, guys, the fact that it's not a priority for our club at the moment is why this Celtic game, along with the other Champions League games, has been highlights. But this is your series as much as it is mine, so if you want to see these games live, then please do use the comments box. It's not something that will happen straight away because, again, those of you who have been around long enough know that with things being so busy away from YouTube at the moment, everything's recorded in batches, and usually big batches as well, so just making the most of my time really. But if it's something that you want to see going forward, whether we be in the Europa League next season, whether we be in the Champions League next season, by the way, if we do qualify, of course the knockout games, at least one leg of them will be live, because obviously they take on more significance then. But yeah, the group phase, I didn't it's not a priority for the club at the minute, so I've not put too much into the Champions League at the moment. But yeah, if it's something you want to see, if you want to see those games like you see the Serie A games and things like that, then please just comment that below, and I will make that adjustment as soon as we get to the end of the current batch. But for now, it is going to be highlights in this game. It's going to be a full rotation as it's been for the first two games. A lot of our young players, of course, are going to get a run out here. Will we win? Don't know. Didn't think. I expected that we'd beat Braga. Did not at all expect us to beat Bayern. So I would like to think that we can win at home, like I just said, and then maybe we go to their place, get a point, and just get the group phase job done really as quickly as we can. If that does happen, then instead of highlights we might see the match sim come out that we've not seen in this series yet. Who knows? It's a lot of ifs and buts at the moment, so let's have a look at the side that we are going to put out to try go out, get the points, and get this group phase almost wrapped up. And so here it is then. This is the side. We got Guidi out on the left, Gilani out on the right, Mancini comes in for a game up top. Pellegrini, Cristante and D'Angelo get the nod today. Spinazzola stays in because his stamina is a lot better than Karsdorp on the other flank. Carbone gets a start next to Jesus, who's going to take up the armband for this game. Santon out at right back, Morelli in goal. This, I think, is a side that could possibly get the job done. It's a side that got the job done against Braga. It's a side that got the job done unexpectedly against Bayern. So if you put them two things together, and everybody already knows about the difference in quality around Europe compared to maybe the Scottish League, to me that seems a bit unfair, but it's what everybody says. I actually do enjoy Scottish football, so yeah, that's why I'm looking forward to this game, and I really was considering making it a live one, but as I say that, we're at 48 minutes into this video already, which also means, guys, that we will look at the scout reports that we've got back for all the players on the shortlist. You'll find out who they are in the next episode. But yeah, that's going to be it from me for this one. Thank you all so much for watching. You have no idea how appreciated you are. And until I'm back with another one, guys, my name's been Rich. This has been RR37. Enjoy the highlights, and I will see you all soon. Bye bye.